What the Did a Gabby Douglas routine in this bitch.
Hi, I'm Holly.
And I'm Halo, and we're the Hills. Welcome to our YouTube channel.
It's been a long time since we gave you a YouTube upload, but we're here to give you a little makeup get ready with me. And we're going to answer some questions that you've given us.
A Q&A for you guys, yes.
I've already cleaned my brows with alcohol.
Same right here, and I did them too because whenever I be putting this Prozade on my eyebrows, girl, I don't want it to be looking crazy.
I should get this glue stick on.
Okay. Where's my, oh no, my edge brush. I use the edge brush to glue down my eyebrows, you guys, with my Prozade. Need to find it.
I used Prozade before. It was a little bit too durable for me, and I felt like I was going to lose my eyebrows after every time I was doing drag. So
that's so funny. I use coconut oil to get it out, but it is really hard to get out, and not everybody wants to use it. You can also use a remover, but I don't want to buy that. Coconut oil is the god for everything. All right, so y'all, so we're gonna answer some questions from our Q&A part of the video. So here we go.
We've let our brows start to dry, and we're ready to apply our powder to really set that in and fill in all of those fine lines.
We both use Airspun. It smells so good.
I use that for this part of my makeup.
Yeah. We use different powder later. So what's the first question?
The first question is from Veronica Pearl.
Ooh,
she said,
yes.
How did you two meet? And where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Alrighty. So.
Twins, literally.
Literally since the beginning.
Let you start.
So we're both from Columbus, New Mexico.
I grew up.
The desert. In the middle of nowhere.
The armpit of New Mexico.
Have you ever seen Courage the Cowardly Dog? That's what it looks like.
So we were both in choir, and we were in advanced choir at that period.
At what age?
Whenever we met in 5th grade choir, we were just friends. We didn't even like hang out after school or anything like that. In fact, we went to different schools.
True.
We went to different middle schools, but whenever we were in high school, we moved to different states.
Yeah,
it was crazy.
Literally both of us. That's weird.
But whenever junior year we came back,
so we do be doing the same stuff.
Yeah, we connected on that 420 energy.
Period.
And so we hung out, smoked out, and then that was really what kicked off the start of our friendship.
It really did.
Then, yeah, it's been amazing since then. We've lived together.
True.
Now we don't live together. A lot of people think we do,
They
though.
think we do. That's so weird.
It really
But it's
is.
because we're always together. We're besties for fucking life.
We're just attached at the tip.
We are.
So it's been a lot of fun, especially doing it with your best friend.
True.
So we started on the exact same day.
Yeah, we
Why
did.
don't you tell them about that?
So it was during the quarantine, whenever everybody was having COVID and stuff. Well, people still are having COVID, so y'all better be wearing your masks. Anyways, it was at the start of the quarantine, and we were driving past a car dealership, and this bitch said, "Why don't we just do drag?" And I was like, "We should. We've been wanting to do drag for a while, and since we're both like living in the same city, why not?"
Yep. And we've always been a fan of Drag Race. I can't say that I'm an OG Drag Race fan. I did not start on season 1. I started on season 5, actually. But I was hooked. So whenever we thought of the opportunity of just starting it during quarantine, because we were literally so bored and borderline depressed.
Literally.
We were just like, let's just go get a wig from the beauty supply store.
Yes.
And then let's go.
We bought a full face of makeup.
A full face of makeup, which was not a good full face. Let me say that.
It wasn't.
A little starter kit.
We'll show you a picture probably right here. Girl.
Oh! Somebody!
Anyways, it was a lot of fun. And
It was. It became a passion like really fast.
We just did it actually maybe once a month at the time. So for the first 6 months, we did it maybe once a month.
We
got
just did it for
together and we
fun.
just did like a little makeup look. and we would get on Omegle, and we would perform for the people on there. It was iconic. If y'all haven't already, make sure to like
and subscribe
to our YouTube channel.
Period.
We vowed to start making more content because honestly, it's a lot of fun. We enjoy it, and we know that it's fun to put stuff out there because why not?
Also, this meal is free. I'm just saying.
We just finished our eyebrows.
Period.
And we
Yes.
forgot a question on the last one.
For
And-
Veronica Pearl.
Yes.
So the question was, where do we see ourselves in 5 years?
That is a very good
An
question.
amazing question at that.
Yes, I would like to think that we would be maybe even bigger city because
I like to know that for sure.
yes, I feel like we will be in a bigger
Yes.
city. Lubbock is great and all, and I feel like it was a really good place to start.
Oh,
but
for sure.
I just feel like there's a lot more opportunities in bigger cities, and it would be a lot of fun because I've always imagined myself in like a downtown
Yes.
environment.
Also, possibly getting on Drag Race.
That's a given.
Yes. And we want to travel the world.
Completely. I want to be like Violet and Gottmik right now, how they're just going to all of the different fashion shows.
Yes. We want to go to Paris, Milan, France.
Another show, plane, bus.
Train. Boat. Anything.
We're zooted.
Very. So,
Now we start on our base. You changed the song now.
really?
Thought you were beating the fuck out of your face.
I was.
Okay, we're working on our base now, and we're gonna answer the next questions, which are from Ashton.
Alrighty, so the first part of the question asks, how did y'all get started with doing drag?
And then, what are tips you would give to someone who wants to start drag?
Those are some good questions.
Absolutely. So, like we already kind of touched on, we started because of quarantine. It was kind of just out of boredom and wanting something to do as a hobby. So we've always watched Drag Race and we wanted to try something like that. So
So, whenever we started, like we said, it became a passion so quickly. Like, we fell in love with drag, literally fell in love. So, yeah.
it's been so much fun. And then as far as advice that we would give to someone who wants to start drag, I would say you got to make sure that you know what you want out of drag. If it's
True.
either just like being an Instagram queen, there's nothing wrong with that.
What is
if
the
you want to
reason?
perform and stuff like that. But anyways, you just got to practice.
Yeah.
Whether it's with your look or your performance or anything like that, just like practice makes perfect. And you're not going to start and be like some beautiful, amazing thing.
Yeah.
But you just
And
got to
ask
see
questions. Ask questions, because if you don't ask questions to other drag queens that you love and know, then I don't know. I just think that asking questions, learning from somebody is the best thing. And you learn from everybody, learn from everything along the way, and it just builds you up and you become a good queen. Alrighty guys, we're gonna contour our noses now.
And the next question is from Poison Ivy, and she asks, how do you think the drag scene will change in the next 5 to 10 years?
5 and 10 years, but that's okay. So for the 5, what do you think?
Honestly, I think that drag is always changing, but there will always be traditional pageantry and stuff like that. I really enjoy drag, and I always like trying to do something different, but how do you think it'll be in 5 years?
I think drag really changes with pop culture, honestly, and whatever is like in at the time is what the drag queens are doing, because you know we're going to keep up with the times and stuff. So I think right now drag is a lot of streetwear, and I think that will continue a little bit. And then I think the pageantry will always be there.
Absolutely. 10 years from now, I think that the world will have ended. We will all be
Most
like
definitely.
probably blown into space.
And I agree, because humans are killing the planet. So let's try to do something about that as much as we can.
All right, now that we've set our face and finished our base, that
We
rhymed.
are gonna do our eyeshadow.
Absolutely. Do
Absolutely.
something different today. I'm gonna do like some orange.
I'm gonna use the Violets by Julia's palette. Really pretty colors. I want to do like a lavender into like a deeper purple. But actually, I start with the white on the top of my eyebrows.
Me
So I don't
too.
know why I'm acting brand new.
Just seeing what colors I'm gonna use.
We're not gonna promote them.
What the I hope that was on video.
Yo. Do the Gabby Douglas routine in this bitch. Like, dang. Alrighty, guys, so now we're gonna do our eyeshadow. What color are you finna do?
I'm about to do orange, which I don't normally do. I don't think I've ever done orange, actually.
I love doing new colors, but I'm gonna do something I always do, and this is lavender and purple, my favorite colors. So now we're gonna ask some more questions.
All right, the next question comes from Jaren, and he asks, were there ever moments y'all thought about not doing drag?
What about you?
Honestly, no, because I want to see this through. I really would like to make it a full-time career. There's definitely been times that I've been challenged in drag, but never a time that I wanted to quit.
Yeah.
Maybe move.
I've had times where I thought it was expensive and I was like, oh dang, Halo is running TJ's pockets up, but I've never really wanted to quit drag. And Jaren, he actually asked us another question, and that one was, what are both of y'all's top 5 Rue girls? And that's a good question.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Man.
There's so many.
Collectively, I guess we'll just go back and forth and let's name 5 of the top ones.
Okay.
Alright, so you start.
I'm gonna say Jada Essenthal.
Okay.
Legendary.
We love her. We love her. I would say probably Ahura.
Ooh, that's a good one. And going along with the UK queens, I'm gonna have to say Taste.
Absolutely. Violet Chachki.
For sure. I'm gonna say
The 5th one.
these are 2 in 1. This is gonna say Trixie and Katya.
Okay, yes. Work. Let's start on these eyes. Alright, so the next questions come from Sedasia. And shout out to Sedasia, my best friend since middle school. Love you. She says, when did you start? How did you pick your name? And what were some things you wish you knew starting?
Alrighty, so we entered the when did you start, I think, earlier.
Yes.
And we started together, but
Well, we didn't
the
say the
specific
exact
date.
time.
Yeah.
So, yes, we started September 5th.
2020?
Yes,
Okay,
2020.
The hell year.
COVID. And then, how did we pick our names? I think that I picked my name first.
You did.
And then Holly Hills is like Hollywood Hills, iconic. It's where I
Period.
belong, in California.
And I just thought Halo sounded beautiful, and Halo Hills just sounded even more beautiful. And we're sisters, of course. So,
The House of Hills was born.
exactly.
Some things that we wish we knew starting. I think that I wish that I knew that there was going to be a lot of mistreatment.
True. Within our own community. And
People's definition of community is very different.
what I wish I knew starting out, I wish I knew to have some good pads. Because it's very important. Your body is so important. The
Shout out to
illusion.
Chad at the Jag Stop. Just came through for me. My dog ate my pads this week, and he got me a rush order in time for my show tonight.
That body pod get you right. Just saying.
It's the best thing. The next question comes from Christian, and he asks, who are y'all's favorite artists, and what song do you want to lip sync to them?
Ooh, that's a really good question.
So that is a very good question. I think that my current favorite artist is probably Dua Peep.
We love her.
A little Dua Lipa moment.
Yes.
And I really enjoy performing to Physical.
Okay. My favorite artist of all time, I would have to say Ariana Grande. I'm an Arianator. 10 years. Okay, anyways, but a song I really want to perform by her. I like doing the sexy and sultry sometimes, so I think I would have to do Nasty by her.
Cute.
So we're going to answer another question, and the next one is from James. And James asks, who is your inspiration for drag, and who is your favorite drag queen? So, an inspiration for drag, I would have to say maybe like a little bit of Taste with a little bit of Jada Essence Ha, a little Naomi Smalls in there, you know.
Absolutely. I think initially the first season that I watched was season 5, so I really loved Alyssa Edwards.
True.
And then right after Laganja, I was like, man, I love to dance, I love to flip and twirl and go into the split. So even before I started drag, I enjoyed doing all of those things, and it just became natural. So I would say both of them, and then probably
Dancing
look-wise, I really love Aquaria and Ahura.
Ahura, yes. And who's your favorite drag queen of all time?
Favorite drag queen of all time would probably,
I know,
it
I
has
can't.
to be someone funny.
That being said, with the funny thing, I think my favorite drag queen is Bob the Drag Queen.
Yeah, I would say Bob as well. The next question comes from Ashley, and she asks, what is a dream performance for each of you?
Okay, so I think the whole production, pyrokинetics, costume, lit song, like all that, shower on the stage, fire,
That would
smoke,
be really cute. I
lights.
would really just enjoy being on tour, like
True.
show after show after show, different cities, getting to see the world, all of that kind
True.
of thing. I think that would be the funnest.
All that with the pyrokkinetics. So this next one is a cute little question from Valentina. She said, how does it feel to be two of the most stunningly gorgeous people alive?
Oh,
That's
that
so
is
sweet.
so sweet.
And I think beauty's subjective, but I do think we're gorgeous as well.
Yes, definitely with drag you have to have confidence, but it's important to also be humble.
Very humble.
Because just as quick as you can be built up, you can be knocked down.
You'll have a slice of that humble pie, as they like to say, honey.
Absolutely. And I'm just really enjoying drag right now, and especially with you. So
I know.
it's
so
wild.
fun doing it with your best friend. So this kind of shoots off of the last question, and this question's from Asuzena, and she asks, when did the confidence come in to do drag? And I think that the confidence comes as you go, because at first we wasn't the best at makeup, and I didn't feel very confident going in public. But now that we're performing sickening performances and we perfected our makeup a little bit and we have pretty cute outfits, I feel a little bit more confident doing drag.
Absolutely. I feel the same way. Just whenever you need to know exactly what you're putting out there, just keep practicing and it'll come naturally.
Alrighty, so these are the final looks. What do y'all think?
Mugged. We're about to get going for our show tonight, but it's been so fun getting ready with y'all.
Answering the Q&A and all.
So don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment if you want to see more.
And click that bell notification for more videos.
#House of Hills.
See you later.